I know that fluoride is pretty much in a lot of stuff, like it's in toothpastes, and it's in a lot of our water, and it's believed that it's, made to help the enamel of our teeth, which is kind of questionable. And also it's, believed that there are some negative health effects from it, but I'm not sure what those are. Other than that, there's not much that I know about fluoride, so.
I have no idea. I'm in the dorms here at Montana State, so it's very minerally, and that's it. Period.
Do you know
Thank you.
Do you know what fluoride is?
No.
Put it on your teeth.
Just something.
All I knew is I got it from the dentist.
Yeah.
That's all I knew about it.
My mom even works at a dentist's office, and that all I know is that they put it on my teeth in the dentist's office, and it doesn't taste good.
So do you think we should be drinking it and bathing in
Ew,
it?
no.
No.
It's like sunscreen. You don't want to
like it.
I don't really know anything about fluoride.
Do you know what fluoride is?
Yeah, I know about it, but I didn't know that it was in the water or anything.
I don't know anything about fluoride.
I know that it is to help your teeth.
I always grew up thinking that fluoride was going to help me have strong teeth and help, help me have better oral health. But the bottom line is that nowadays there's no difference between communities that have fluoride and communities that don't have fluoride. Cavity levels are still the same. Populations that don't have fluoride are not having a decrease at all in their cavities. So it seems like one of those things that's just being added to our water. It's not really helping us at all. It's actually hurting us in the end.
Well, I know I'm against it because all the things I've heard, all the detrimental effects to one's health and all the scientific evidence. I mean, it's out there. It's on the web. You can Google it. But just tremendous amount of more detrimental effects than I mean, supposedly it's good for your teeth. I think they've even found that that's not even true anymore. I think, and it's brain damage, and I've heard that I heard Hitler even used it in the concentration camps because it actually makes people more submissive, or it takes away people's strength of will. It just makes them more, what would you call it, submissive? Complacent. But yeah, brain damage. And
The majority of all of the water that we treat and fluoridate goes just down the drain. We wash our dogs, we wash our cars, we shower in it, we wash our dishes in it, we spray it on our lawns, and all that water just goes into our rivers, it goes into our fields, and it ends up just being in our water cycle. Over 99% of the water just goes elsewhere other than our bodies, let alone our teeth.
So I think that fluoride in our water is bad. I think there's a common perception that it's good for your teeth, but I personally don't want fluoride in my water.
Basically, I think fluoride shouldn't be put in our water supply, because even if it is good for our teeth, we can choose to put fluoride on our teeth if we want to. We don't need it put in the water supply where we don't have a choice whether, if you want cavities or not, it shouldn't be the government's choice to decide on what we're going to do to ourselves. It's basically, they're saying that they're medicating us to prevent us from having cavities, and I don't want to be medicated without my choice.
it's actually a toxic byproduct of an industrial waste.
It's something that children absolutely should not have, pregnant mothers should not have. We should not be consuming it, not just in our water, but when you think about it, we're showering in fluoride. We're breathing in the hot steam that fluoride is in when we're showering or taking a bath. We're eating in it. You go to a gourmet restaurant, and 9 times out of 10, you're getting a glass of water with this delicious $30 or $40 meal, and that water has toxic fluoride in it.
I feel like it's detrimental to my health permanently. Even though they say it's good for your teeth, I feel like it's more harmful to my insides. It's not just affecting my teeth, it's going past my teeth and into my body and affecting my whole body.
It doesn't improve the quality of water, it actually deteriorates the quality of water.
There's not effects that you see right away, but long-term neurological effects, it could cause cancer, it could cause brain damage, it could totally cause memory loss. And those are things you're going to see over periods of time. Of course, you're not going to see it necessarily hit you right away unless it's in huge concentrated amounts. But like many things, it just takes time. And especially especially in young children, we do not want to let them get exposed to such a toxic substance like hydrofluoric acid.
There was so many. It's just so many things. I wish I could remember them all, but I think it's so great now with Google. You can just Google it and find. I think the vast majority of scientific evidence is actually finding it's much worse than people have any idea.
If people want to have fluoride, they would be able to go to their dentist and get it from their dentist if they were able to afford it. If they weren't able to afford it and it wasn't in the municipal water system, they could simply go to a food pantry, go to a community resource center, and it would be supplied to them there in toothpaste or supplements if they so choose. But by no means would I have it in any of our municipal water. We would save money, we would save much of the water that we treat and then just throw away on our sprinkler systems and lawns and washing our cars. It wouldn't go to our environment, and we would be a healthier population.
Well, after what I just heard, I would like to be smart, period, hence college, and I don't want that in my water.